At exactly 12 a.m., the power went out. Not flickered, not faded, just gone, like someone reached into the world and switched it off. I remember checking my phone, instinct. No signal, no notifications. The clock was frozen on 12:00. That should have been my first warning. Because right after that, I noticed the silence. Not normal silence. Not late-night quiet. This was different. Heavy. Empty. Like the city had been erased while I wasn't looking. I live on the third floor of a cramped apartment building. Thin walls, you hear everything. Someone arguing, someone laughing, someone always awake. That night, nothing. No TVs. No footsteps. No life. I stood by the window, curtain half open, heart beating so loud I was sure it could be heard outside. Streetlights were dead. Cars sat parked like abandoned toys. No movement, no sound. I whispered hello. My own voice sounded wrong, too loud, like it didn't belong in the world anymore. I told myself it was just a blackout. Cities lose power, it happens. But even in blackouts, people react. They shout. They complain. They exist. I turned on my phone flashlight and stepped into the hallway. The motion lights didn't come on. The air felt stale, like the building hadn't breathed in hours. I called out to my neighbor, Mrs. Calder. She never slept, always watching TV. Her door was open. That stopped me. Doors like that don't just open themselves. I stood there thinking about every horror story I'd ever mocked. Then I walked inside anyway. Her apartment was neat, perfect. A teacup sat on the table, cold now. The TV was frozen on a news anchor mid-sentence. Mrs. Calder was gone. No mess. No struggle. Just absence. And suddenly, I understood something. People didn't leave. They were removed. I went door to door after that. Open, empty. Open, empty. On the second floor, I found a stroller in the hallway. Blanket tucked in. No baby. My hands started shaking, not from cold, from knowing. Outside, I finally heard footsteps. I almost cried. Hey, I shouted. The footsteps stopped. Then started again, faster, moving away. I chased the sound around the corner. And found nothing. Just a single shoe. Scuffed, abandoned. Like someone had vanished mid-step. I didn't touch it. I don't know why. It felt like evidence. Or a warning. The main road looked unreal. Cars abandoned. A bus stopped in the middle of the street. Store doors unlocked, alarms silent. I screamed. The sound didn't echo. It just disappeared. That's when I noticed the sky. No planes. No stars. Just low clouds, perfectly still. Like a ceiling. My phone buzzed. I nearly dropped it. One message. No sender. Don't trust the quiet. My fingers shook as I typed back. Where is everyone? No reply. I ran. Not toward anywhere specific. Just away from the silence. I ducked into a convenience store. Inside, someone was alive. A man crouched behind the counter. I laughed loud, ugly, relieved. Then he grabbed my mouth. Hard. Don't, he whispered, they hear us. His eyes were red, broken. When it's quiet, he said, they listen. I asked what happened. He swallowed. Midnight, he whispered. Everyone stopped, then they were pulled out. Pulled. Like files from a system. If you hear your name, he said, barely breathing. Don't answer. We hid there. Time didn't move right. My phone still said 12:00. Sometimes we heard scraping outside, footsteps that didn't echo properly. Once I heard my sister's voice, soft, careful, saying my name. I bit my hand until it bled to keep from responding. The man rocked back and forth. "They took my wife," he whispered. She answered. Then a voice filled the store, everywhere at once. Calm, familiar. "Thank you for waiting." The lights flickered on. Outside, the world restarted. Cars, sirens, people. The man laughed, cried. "It's over," he said. I wanted to believe that. Then I saw the reflection in the window. Everyone outside was moving again. But wrong. Smiles too wide. Movements too smooth. A woman turned and looked straight at me. Her eyes were empty, like something else was wearing her face. My phone buzzed. Midnight reset complete. Population restored, 99.97%. I stared at that number. Restored. The woman raised her hand and waved. My phone buzzed again. "Thank you for staying quiet." The man beside me opened his mouth. I tried to stop him. Too late. He said my name. The lights went out again. And this time, the silence answered back. Because now, I'm the only one who remembers. And I don't think I was supposed to. If you survived this nightmare with me, don't forget to subscribe for more chilling stories that will keep you awake at night. Hit the like button if you felt the tension, and let me know in the comments which part scared you the most. Your silence might just save you until the next midnight reset.